How does selling a house work? Hi, I'm Annette Kershner.
I'm Annette Maldonado.
And I'm Jill Boyer.
And we are Northern AZ team with HomeSmart Professionals in the heart of beautiful downtown Flagstaff, Arizona.
Every week our team does weekly videos, keeping buyers and sellers informed and educated about the real estate industry and everything that is going on in Flagstaff, Arizona.
You have probably seen all the other videos on selling advice, but in this week's video we are going to dig deeper and talk about how selling your home really works and some of the challenges that comes with selling a home. So if you want to hear more, stick around.
Today we're going to go past the obvious advice that most home sellers already know and talk about home selling pitfalls that can really frustrate you while you're selling your home. So we thought by educating you on a few of these key issues, you would be a smarter home seller and avoid some of those frustrations. Knowledge is power, right? So let's dive into some of the home seller challenges that you could possibly run into. We're going to arm you with the knowledge to handle these situations.
If you like this video, we think you're also going to like a video called Open Houses. Are they worth it? Check it out.
So preparing your home for sale is super important. Starting from your curb appeal to decluttering your home, to staging your home. But selling a house is much more than getting a house on the market. We want to help you be a smart home seller and therefore a less stressed home seller. So here are some situations that you need to be aware of.
The three possible deal breakers in the home selling process are financing, inspection, title, and appraisal.
The first one to be aware of is the financing pitfalls. The scenario goes like this. A buyer walks into your nicely staged home and their agent writes an offer for you with the attached pre-qualification form. You assume that the buyer is credit worthy and can close on the day of the contract reads. Everything looks great, right? Wrong.
To be a smart home seller, you have to dig a little deeper and ask very specific questions about the pre-qualification letter that is attached to the purchase offer. Here is what you should be asking. Has the buyer just verbally talked to the lender about his income and debts, or have they provided documentation of their income and overall financial picture by providing tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, and have their credit run?
If a buyer for your home provides you with a pre-qualification form that specifies the documentation has been provided and their credit has been run, then this piece of paper is more valuable than one that is only given a verbal information. Sellers get really excited to accept an offer and they don't really take the time to read the pre-qualification forms, and that's super important.
Don't get caught in this pitfall. You should request that buyers provide documentation to the lender before accepting their offer. Now, there are plenty of other things that can go wrong in the financing process. There are many obstacles to get through. So, this does not guarantee that the buyer's loan is going to close, but it does give you a peace of mind when accepting the offer, knowing that they have shown documentation, work stability, and credit worthiness.
Next, we want to talk to you about title and the problems that can come up. Home sellers do not think about the title problems that can get in the way of their sale, but they can be a huge issue. The title company and buyer's lender will do a title search on the property to find out if there are any breaks in the chain of title or any liens on the property.
If you really want to get ahead of the game, find a title company that you want to work with and have them do a title search on your home prior to listing your home. That way, there are no unforeseen surprises later.
The inspection. This one is probably the seller's most frustrating pitfall. Sellers usually think that there is nothing wrong with their home, but home inspectors are very thorough. They're paid to be thorough, and they go into areas most homeowners would never want to go into, such as attics and crawl spaces and roofs.
Although home buyers should understand that the AAR purchase contracts reads that the home is being sold as is, they still can ask the seller for any safety issues and concerns be addressed.
As a smart seller, it's in your best interest to repair repair any of those safety issues and concerns. If that buyer falls out of the contract, and the next buyer might have an inspector who's going to call out all those same safety issues.
The appraisal pitfall is probably the most disappointing. Appraisers have a very clinical way of looking at home values. They compare the value of your home with the value of homes that have sold with similar improvements, same neighborhood, and same square footage, and upgrades. Your job as a home seller is to have your home looking its best the day of appraisals. It is also great help if you make a list of all the upgrades and renovations you have done and include the costs. That way, the appraiser will maybe take that into consideration when determining the value.
One of the things our team does is make sure that the appraiser has received a copy of the purchase contract and the addenda.
Packing and getting your home ready is the most dreaded. Every seller is usually amazed at all the stuff they've accumulated throughout the years. So don't wait until you have a signed contract to get started.
Now is the time to declutter, and I really mean declutter. Go through each room of the house and pack away everything that you are not using. Also, think about donating items that you haven't used in years. Now is a great time to be charitable.
Think of it this way. If you've not used it in 5 years, it's technically junk or can be donated to someone who will use it and enjoy it. You don't want to take items that you have not used in years to your new home. Think about starting fresh in your new home. Yes, it can be a lot of work, but the payoff is a huge stress reduction when it is time to move.
Working with a realtor with local knowledge, you will be relieved a lot of the stress in your transaction. Our team of professionals can guide you through the home selling process, and we look forward to helping you with a smooth transaction.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel below. We post weekly videos about real estate and Flagstaff.
Click to subscribe to join Northern Arizona Homes YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.